eat it all? Oh, okay. As long as she's working on it, she'll be fine. It just takes her she's like half the time she's half asleep and she's blind, so she don't see it. You always have to hand feed it to her. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the heck happened. My YouTube, I, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It's driving me insane. Thank you, Tara. It's so annoying. I hope it doesn't do this to me again because I'm just so sick of it. If it does it again, I will try again later. I don't know why my phone. It could be. Apple might be glitchy today. I don't know. My husband has the same phone as me and he doesn't have any issues. It could be YouTube also. It could be. Does anybody else have any issues where like you'll be talking and all of a sudden it'll just go and it'll kick you right to your main screen? You're like, what happened? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Try some more Macy. My dog is getting old and it's hard for her. We're trying to get her to start eating more. Maybe she's full. I don't know. Or no, she'll eat. Yeah, like I was saying, in the reborn community, it may not be for everyone. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, it was tough. When I first started, people were criticizing me because I got a replica doll, and people were not so nice, and like if you wanted to join their group, you had to show proof that it was an authentic and all that jazz. And I was like, that's just kind of stupid. So I kind of got out of the click with all the groups. I mean, there's a few groups that I'm in that like Jackie and Stephanie on YouTube. Yeah, it's tough. Um, but um, Jackie, don't care if you have replicas or anything like that. You can join their group and talk to them. And a lot of people forget that these dolls are very expensive, and a lot of us can't afford, $500 or $800 doll. So you kind of get a replica, and I understand it's like they say you're stealing from or you're supporting somebody taking an artist's work. They have paintings out there that are Vincent Van Gogh or whatever, and that's not the real thing, but it's a replica. So what's wrong with that? You know, but I don't know. I don't criticize anybody if you have a replica or whatever. A reborn doll is a reborn doll. So I just got out of that and I just started being friends with people who have them and, you know. Hi, Matt. Hold on one second, guys. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, oh, sorry, guys. That was a silent sneeze, but I got it. What? No, I gotta sneeze. Exactly. Nobody should. Did she eat most of it, though? Well, that's good. At least she ate most of it. If not, you can just set it in the refrigerator and maybe she'll eat it later if there's any more. If it's not that much, you can give it to Bo. Look, at least she ate majority of it. That's the main thing. Exactly. Yes. Everybody's saying, "Hi, mama." She says, "Hi." She come down with some food to feed the dogs, and she was giving them a special treat. She made them some eggs and sausage. Oh, hamburger, and she gave it to the dogs to eat. I don't yeah. Mr. Cupcake already knows about it, so I told him that. I'm just having issues with this dang phone of mine. It's an old phone, though, guys. It's old. Do I have a problem with men being in the community? I don't know. I don't see very many men doing it. I don't know. I'll vacuum it all up later, or he'll clean up the crumbs. Bo's cleaning up crumb mess. He does it all the time. Say thank you, Bo. He's wagging his tail. But I mean, there's always different things in different communities, whether it's for drawing or coloring or whatever. I think people shouldn't criticize everyone because we are all different. Exactly. Exactly. E- Everybody has their own taste and their own style and their own passions. Like if you crochet or if you do artwork or if you do painting or whatever. You just have to find your own group to join. Maybe I like crocheting, but I don't fit in there because I don't do it. But I love watching other people do it. But the reborn community, I've learned that you have to learn to accept that you may have to deal with bad people, good people, and just do your own thing. Hey, Bo. Hello, Solar Vlogs. Hey! And it's not fair because what does some people can't exactly. Exactly. A lot of us love these dolls, and, a lot of them are very expensive, but there's nothing wrong with having a replica. I don't think so because, if this what makes you happy and you're happy with it, then that's all that matters. Don't worry about what other people think. Or all that matters at the end of the day is if you're happy, it's your money and you're entitled to buy what you want. I'm not ashamed. I have some replicas. Hi, Life with a Disability. Hi, Clara. Exactly. Exactly, girl. Exactly. I could afford the most high end, but I can't see paying the price. Yeah, I mean, some people can, you know, but it's like, is it worth it though? You know what I'm saying? If you can, that's awesome. If you can't, you can't, but somebody shouldn't look down on you just because you have a replica. It doesn't matter as long as the person's happy. So you're all welcome, men. You don't think they have an alternative. Jamie, I don't know how to address that one. I find it a little weird that men are into dolls, but I don't know. What do you all think? I have replicas and not replicas. I love them all. Exactly. Thanks, Mama. They're happy. They're full now. They got full bellies. I mean, I don't know. Hold on a second. I mean, there are some men that have them, and some of them are okay with it. Now, I know there's a lady that I follow on YouTube, her husband had a stroke, and she gave it to, like, help him change learn how to dress the baby, to kinda move his arms to get things, and he just loves doing that. He loves picking out the outfits and getting the baby dressed, but he's not like, a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? People have nothing better to do with their lives than pick on people. I agree with you on that one, Clara. Everybody has to criticize everybody or find something to pick about you because you like this or you do this or they're jealous because your channel's doing better than them. And we shouldn't be jealous of anybody just because, you know, so and so. You know what I'm saying? I remember from the first day when I first started YouTube, and I was stuck at 50 subscribers for like months and months. And I didn't think I was gonna get any more. And I was just like, "Oh, everybody else is getting higher than me." But then I just kept on going. Just kept going, and I never gave up. I never did. I don't know why my phone dimmed. I'm sorry, guys. But I just never gave up. I kept on going and going and going, and I learned how to do things myself. I learned how to edit my videos. I learned how to do thumbnails. I asked other YouTubers, "What do you use to edit your videos? What do you use to make your thumbnails so pretty and just pop out?" I asked people. Exactly. Exactly, Solar. I totally agree. I have replicas, not right here on me, not right now. My big 3-year-old June, my big toddler, oh, she's sitting right down there. Duh. She's a replica, but I still love her the same, and I wouldn't care if she was the real thing. I don't care. I still love her. She's still beautiful to me. And if people don't like it that I have that, then that's on them. It's my money. I can spend it how I want, and do what I want that makes me happy. And my husband doesn't have a problem with it. He said, if that's what you want, I'll get it for you. You know, whatever. The most expensive one is my Cami, my Ping Lao by Cami by Ping Lao. That's the most expensive doll that I ever got. And my husband knew from when I first got into reborns, excuse me, that I've been wanting that doll for a long, 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 long time. And my husband saved and saved and saved and saved, and he finally got the money. And he said, "I'm getting you your dream doll," because he knew this is the one that I wanted. It's like my dream baby. I've always wanted her, and you okay? It's my dog. She's getting old, and it's hard for her to get around. So she's looking at me. I'm assuming she's gonna have to go outside. So if you guys don't mind, I'll be right back. Entertain yourself, guys. I gotta go take her outside. Let her go do her business before she goes in the house. So I'll be right back. I gotta turn the camera off. Come on, baby. Look. Go lay down. Go, 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 go. Go lay down. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, yay! right? Then they can save up for oh, yes, I agree with you on that one. It takes months and months for you to save up for the dream doll you want, and then there are some people that will let you do, like, a payment plan, and like I said, I never judge anybody for whatever baby they have. I mean, like Butterfly, she's got the most beautiful Gracie May, even though it's a replica, but it's gorgeous. I would have not have known it was, and then her Hudson. Oh my god, he is so freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna take that baby, he's mine. You know, but, nobody should ever look down on you just because you've got this or that, and you have to do what's best for you and do what makes you happy, you know? Oh, I love yours too, Connie. I love your pickles boy. Oh, Macy, lay down, sweetheart. I love my babies. You wanna come here and lay by mommy? Come here and lay down. I love Oh, I know, I love her Laura too. I love your pickles boy, and I also love your Darren, and I also love, I forget the other one you got. Yeah, you did. She looks so realistic. I mean, just I mean, some of these replicas, you couldn't even tell if they're the real thing or they're not. So what? You know, I can too, but I have to, like budget. Like, okay, I gotta rent this month. I got this and that. So it's hard. So I have to try to budget it, and everybody is entitled to what they like and what they want. It's like people in the reborn doll community don't understand that some people can't afford authentic one due to exactly solar. Exactly. Exactly. I agree with you 100% on that. There's a doll there's a doll that I really want, but she's too much money, and I think they're asking too much for her. So I was like, no. You know, it's everybody's preference, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Go lay down, baby. Go to bed. Go lay down. Go to bed, Macy. Go to bed. Go. Go lay down. Lay down. I'm trying to get her to lay down because she's gonna fall. I just don't want her to fall. Sorry, mom. I didn't mean. No, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody's allowed to, if you want to share your channel, Connie, if you want to share your channel, Evelyn, share your channel so everybody can go subscribe to each other and follow each other and support each other. I'm trying to help everybody. All my peaches are replicas. See, I want a peaches. Exactly. See, Macy, lay down, honey. You're gonna fall. There are some people, excuse me, that have replicas, and I swear they look so realistic, so good, and you wouldn't even know that they're not authentic. It's it like I said, it doesn't matter what you have. All that matters is if you're happy and you're satisfied with it, that's all that matters. So yes, in the reborn doll community can be very judgmental and people can be cruel and mean. I've been kicked out of groups because I had an authentic one. I mean, a replica, and they got mad at me because I didn't agree with, they're saying you're stealing the artist's work by supporting these Chinese factories or whatever. And I'm just like, it's, I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what's best for me and what makes me happy, and I don't care if people don't like it. I don't think it's just the dog community, it's yeah, every community, I guess it doesn't matter, like I said, if you're in the music community, in the painting community, if you're in the crocheting community, everybody's so judgmental on how you crochet or, "Oh my god, you're using the wrong hook." Everybody has to criticize everything, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. I think everybody just people like to judge instead of getting to know the individual. Exactly, exactly. Maybe somebody was taught how their grandmother. Yeah, I agree. It's just, for the reborns, I think that people just need to learn to just chill and just give people a chance because sometimes these reborn dolls that we have help us in many ways. A lot of us, yeah. My new baby is a replica kid painted by who's I forget who's the baby. I just think, like you said, people. Is it okay if I share my channel link here? Yes, Butterfly, you can share it. And Evelyn, you can share your channel link if you want so everybody can subscribe to each other. And Connie, share your channel, sweetheart, and put it in here. Mimi, put your channel name in here too if you want so people can subscribe and we can all grow together. We're all here to support each other and help each other to grow. Um, and we never should judge anybody for what doll they have. That every doll is precious. Every doll is beautiful, and we love them no matter what. And my dolls help me tremendously. I've had people say, "You buy clothes for your dolls? You buy toys for your dolls?" I mean, you can see right here in this little bin, I have a whole bunch of stuff because people don't understand what nobody understands what you're going through as a person. Hold on. You can go ahead and send me one. I've gotta start getting ready for my doctor's appointment. Well, good luck, Jamie. You can I'll pass on the mammogram for you. You can do Butterfly can do it for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I couldn't remember. I knew it was something that was the one that you won. Like I said, don't ever judge anybody. Support each other, no matter what doll you have, no matter what, because you don't know, maybe that doll represents something to that person. Maybe it helps them in some ways. My dolls help me in tremendous ways. They help me with anxiety. If I'm having a panic attack, Mr. Cupcake will go grab one of my dolls and go, "Here, here, hold your doll," because he knows that it gives me that. No, oh, you're. That's right. That's right. Butterfly, if you know how to share Mimi's link so that way people can click on it, but her channel name is Mimi's Wonderful Nursery. Um, like I said, I've had traumatic experiences in life. Ooh, dang it, Connie! Don't tell me that, cause no, thank you. I almost wanted to share my story why I have reborn dolls, but I don't want people to feel like sorry for me. But and at the same time, it's personal. But all I can say is I've had a loss of a child, and these dolls just help me tremendously because I know that I will never be a real mom here on earth. I am a real mom up in heaven, and, um, it hurts when I see my friends posting that they're pregnant or having a gender neutral reveal party, and they send me an invitation, and I wanna go so bad, but I'd be so depressed and sad and cry because in my heart, I know that'll never be me. And I thought about doing, like, a gender reveal party for one of my dolls, but I didn't wanna get criticized and made fun of for it. Like, "You went all that just for a doll?" You know? It's not about doing it for a doll. It's about feeling that experience of getting excited and cut the cake or, just pop the balloons out to know what my baby's gonna be. It's just that feeling. And I've seen people have done that here on YouTube for their dolls, and they got criticized big time. They got ridiculed really bad, and I was like, "Oh, I feel bad." "Bye, Mimi. Bye, sweetheart." So I just learned that exactly, Solar. I don't have real kids of my own, but these dolls, I'll admit I do play with them when I'm not on camera. I do hold them. I change their clothes and I rock them, I pretend to feed them and things like that. It just helps me because it helps me to connect, and Mr. Cupcake has been absolutely my rock, my supporter. He does. I also have my Rebo dolls because I don't even know if yeah. And sometimes people don't know. And um it's hard, because that's all you know. It's like I want to be a mom. I just want that feeling that baby grow and kick and everything and I'll never be able to experience that. But I don't know. I have thought about it a couple times, Solar. Hi, Kate, that I wanted to do like a fake gender reveal, like make a box and then have the color of the balloons pop out and everything. But I'm always afraid in the back of my mind I'm gonna get so much hate, and I don't know. Hi, Kate. Where's your other half, the troublemaker? Oh, thanks. It hurts. Wait a minute. No, you still do. You still do it, Mama. I know I want to so bad. I'm getting a new baby after the holidays. Um I can't tell you if it's a boy or girl, but I thought about doing it. Um I'm just scared because people I don't think don't understand how I feel inside. That that emptiness in here that I can't that's all I ever dreamed about was being a mom, having a child, and oh, I know you would. I know you would, Connie. I know you would. And I don't have any sisters, and all of my friends have all got their tubes tied. And you tried to adopt. Oh, I'm trying not to cry. But you try to adopt, and it costs like if you go through a private adoption agency, they're between 40 to like $100,000. Then that way you're guaranteed to get the child you want. Like if you want a baby, a toddler, whatever, you're guaranteed. If you go through the state, which in the state that I live in, um, if you go through the state that I'm in, there's no babies in the system. They're all adults or older that have really severe mental issues or have issues that they're working with. And my friend, went through the state where she lives, and they told her these rules that if they hit you, you're not allowed to touch them. If they're destroying your shit, you're not allowed to touch them. So, it's tough, and my house, for one, is not equipped for somebody who has, like, a wheelchair or has whatever. I don't have the equipment for that, and I don't have a car for it. Um, so that's out of the question. And then if to have a surrogate mother, someone to carry a child for you, they can give you the child, but within 6 months, they can come and take the child back, which I think is not fair, but it's the law. So you get so attached to this baby for 6 months, and then the mom can come back and say, "I want my kid." Then you have to give it back, and it's just what kills you. I'm also adopted, and because my parents are a little bit older, but I enjoy them very much until they sadly passed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Solar. It's I wanna give a child a good home. I want to. I really do. And it kills me because I see people, young girls having these children, having these babies, and they end up killing them or something, and instead of taking them to a hospital or taking them PTX, or taking them to somebody who could take care of them, you know? For people like me who would love to have a child, can't, and people who can, don't want them. So, it breaks my heart, that I would love to give a child a good home, but it's just not in the cards for me. Oh, okay, Connie. I will call you when I get done. But, I'm trying to stay positive and stay focused, and if God says I'm not meant to have kids here, that's okay, because I know I've got my babies up there in heaven, and they're waiting for me. So, that's why whenever my friends have babies or kids, I'm like, "I'll take care of them. I'll spoil them. I'll babysit. I don't care. I'll babysit for them, because I love kids. I love kids, and kids listen to me, so I'm just trying to, that's why I collect my reborn dolls. And I've had people, some of my family members don't quite understand it technically. They think you're a grown woman carrying a doll. People are going to make fun of you. You're mentally unstable. I understand maybe that they're just afraid to see me get hurt. I understand that. Um, oh, that's okay. So it's hard. You know, I made an Amazon wish list for my dolls. I know nobody will ever donate to it. They're like, "Why would I buy this baby stuff for just a doll?" But it's like having that feeling of having a baby registry to just, these little things for your baby, like little blankets and bibs and things like that, it gives you that feeling, to get that stuff, but I know that'll never happen for me. So I do have an Amazon wish list for my dolls, but I just keep it there just to look, just make me feel happy. So, it's tough, but I get through it. I have my friends, and everybody helps me through it, so it's just something I'll never understand. Like, what did I do that I can't have a kid? So it's just that feeling plays in the back of my mind all the time. I try not to worry about it and think about it, but it hurts. I would love to have a child, but I'm just saying, not ready to have a child. I don't know. No, I understand. It's like you want a child, but not right at this moment. Hi, Susan. Like not at this moment because you're still young and you still got a life ahead of you, but Me, I'm too old now to even have a child now if I got pregnant, um, because of the health issues that I have that would cause me more problems, so I don't risk my life for it, and my husband doesn't want me to risk my life for it, you know? He's content that we don't have kids right now. I mean, in the beginning, it kinda hurt, because I know he would've been a great father. My husband would've been a great dad, but he's just accepted it, and he said, we got our reborn babies, and we've got our fur babies. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm 16. My daughter older than me, she's having a boy. So I'm be young. Oh, you're gonna be too young to be a grandma. I'm happy for your daughter. I really am. I'm happy for her. I hope the pregnancies goes well and then the delivery and all that stuff. I'm happy for her. I really am. You're too young. You're too beautiful and too young to be a grandma. Oh my god, you don't have any wrinkles. Could I ask you a question? Sure, Kate. And usually when my friends have babies, I try to spoil them. I try to get them clothes or the clothes that I have for my dolls, I'll save them and give it to them. Or some of the toys that I have, I'll give it to them. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. What's the question, Miss Kate? Does she have a name for the baby yet, Butterfly? Does she have a name? Oh, I like that name. Oh, I like that name. One of my fans, his name is David. He brought me Brooklyn for me. Oh. Oh, that'll be awesome, Susan, if you make a video today. I would love to see it. Yes, Kate, I did consider trying to foster a child. The state, like I said, the state that I live in, um, they don't have um children, like, we were trying to go to adopt to like a baby. They don't have anything in the system that are little babies. They're all like 16 and older. And a lot of them have a lot of health issues or mental issues. Some were like, I don't know how to say it without getting in trouble on YouTube, but they were like abused or anger issues and stuff like that. My husband and I didn't want to take the chance because we were told by the state that if they hit you or destroy your stuff, you're not allowed to physically touch them because that would be considered abuse and you would go to jail for it. So my husband and I didn't do that chance. And a lot of them, like I said, have disabilities, and we don't have like a ramp. We would have to pay money out of our pocket to have a ramp put on the porch. That would cost us like $7,000. We would have to have an equipped van for transportation, and we don't have the money to buy the van. It's a lot that people don't know about. So that's why we don't foster and we don't do adoption. Now, if you do private adoption, now if you do private adoption, it's like 40 to $100,000. If you want to go further overseas to travel to adopt a child, you can, but it's like $100,000, like $50,000 just to go overseas, and I ain't got that kind of money. So and trying to raise money for that. A lot of people won't give money because of the times today. It's impossible. So, oh wow, Kate. Just make sure if you want to adopt, make sure you look really, really in the fine print, PTX, because some states do not have little kids. A lot of them are older and have a lot of issues, and it's really sad. Yeah, see, it's different where you're at. You probably can adopt a baby like that in the system. But out here, no. Everybody wants a baby. They don't want older kids. Oh, that's so sweet. I'll have to watch a video to see who your baby Brooklyn is. I'll have to go watch because I can't remember which one she is. And then one time I had somebody who was just about to give birth to her baby and she asked me if I would like to adopt it. And then it turned out to be a scam. Oh, wow. Not here. It's not that easy, PTX. It's not that easy because if you adopt or have a surrogate to carry a child for you, you get to keep that child for 6 months. And then within 6 months, if the mother has the right to change her mind and come back and get the baby, and then you have to give it up by law. That's why if I did a surrogate, it would have to be like somebody I know, and it would have to be like a best friend of mine or something that I know that would promise me that they would not want to come back in 6 months and say, "Hey, I want my child." You know what I mean? So it would be hard. It would be like just ripping my heart out, coming back to take a child after I raised it for 6 months. So it's hard. It's not as easy as people think it is. Just, oh, I can go adopt and get what child I want. No, it's not like that. That's what they told us. They said, when you think you adopt, oh, I can get a child, whatever child I want. No, it's not how it works. So so all that stuff is out of the window for me right now. So, but if my friends have babies, I spoil them rotten. I will buy them clothes. If you did a surrogate, that's true, butterfly. But here's the thing: most insurance companies will not cover that. So you would have to pay for that out of pocket here. Yeah, it to that would be called infertility to do it that way. Hi, Dark Storm. How are you? That's the thing. It costs money to do it, and most insurances won't cover that kind of fertility to have your eggs and all that stuff. Hi, Cozy Writing Life. How are you? There's a lot into it, Butterfly. It's every state is different. Oh, well, thank you. I'm doing okay. I know the YouTubers Dallin and Bella Lambert here adopted a baby girl. And she's 2 years old, and now but see, they probably have a crap load of money, so they can get whatever kid that they want. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. I wanted the colored ones, but I don't know. This kind of gives an ambiance. Yeah, and if you've got over that many subscribers and you got money, so you can skip the red tape and get the child you want. I don't say where I'm from, sweetie, but if I want to say I'm from the cupcake land because I'm little mama cupcake. So if you've got the money, you can cross the red lines and all that shit and get whatever child you want. You know what I'm saying, butterfly? It's that's just when you've got the money, you can get what you want, but when you're somebody like me who don't have a lot of money, you know. Oh, I'll have to come watch. I'll have to come watch. I can't wait to see. So it's oh, thank you very much. But like I said, money talks. When you've got lots of dough, you can get what you want, you know? But people like me, you can't. I may play Sims and have my camera on her. Oh, that would be nice. That's one thing I got a question to ask you. When you do, I know there's a YouTuber on here. Her name's Adventures with Toys. It's MJ. How in the heck do you? I wonder how she does it too. Like, how do you film? Like playing a video game? How do you do that? Do you have to have like a special? You're from Pakistan. I've never been to Pakistan, but I've heard it's a pretty place. Um, how do you do the gaming thing? How do you show, like, when you're live, you're playing the video game and you can see the comments? So do you have to have, like, a special software or what? Because 'Cause I've seen people do that. I'm like, "How do you do that?" I use Oh, okay. Oh, it's gotcha, okay. Have a great day, Dark Storms. Yeah, I was just curious because I mean, I play video games sometimes, but I wasn't for sure how do you do it, like, to go live and you're playing and you got, like, the side here, so I was trying to figure out how people do that. I was just curious. It's pretty cool, and I thought, well, did they have to have, like, a green screen or something? Or a special software? I didn't know. I think it's pretty neat though. I love watching people do that. I had Twitch for a long time, but well, I do have Twitch, but I never use my account. I only use it to watch my best friend Amber and her husband when they go play video games. I go and watch them. What do you mean Fox Hollows? Some use a few plugins. Oh, okay. I may do a presentation live on working from home the right way. I feel like too many people are scammed. Yeah, it's hard to do. Really? Yeah, see, I don't have, like, a fancy, setup. I just use my phone to record things. Yeah, she said it th No, she was just telling you if you wanted to make money, you can. I don't know, I might I'll do both going on here on YouTube and everything, but I will try TikTok myself too just to see if I can make any money, but it's like there's certain rules and certain words you can't say, and there's certain words you can't say on YouTube either. No, I understand that, Butterfly. I completely understand. I mean, I like TikTok. I don't know. I just use it to talk to people in on Messenger that I talk to or just making fun videos. I don't try to get famous. I hope you don't leave TikTok. I hope you don't leave TikTok, Butterfly, because then I won't be able to talk to you. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna play around with TikTok going live just to see how it does and how it goes. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Okay, good. I do like TikTok, but they are yeah, I've learned that with TikTok, it's like there's a TikToker that I follow, Cozy. I don't know if you watched on TikTok, Cozy, uh, the Allie and Noah. I don't know if you've seen them a lot on TikTok. I get so frustrated with her, so bad, and I've I wouldn't say I've gone off on her, but I did go up and I said something to her in the comments, and I was on her live one time, and I said, "I don't understand why you haven't heard of them? Oh my god, it's all over TikTok. Noah and Allie, or Allie and Noah. Oh my god, they're going through like a divorce." I got on there and I told her, I said, "Why do you get on here and blast your personal and private information?" She's bashing him online. She's making fun of him and making fun of his manhood, and all this stuff. And I'm like, why are you on here doing that? That is something personal and private. If you're getting divorced, keep that private. You don't need to get on social media and blast each other and tell each other's personal information. Oh my God. It's just like, but people will do anything to get attention or to go get clout. They will do anything. And I'm just like, my husband is so sick of it. He's like, that is something between a husband and wife and private. You don't need to blast it all over the internet for everybody to hear. You know, it's just people do stuff like that on there. Like here on YouTube, Trisha Paytas is considered a shock jock, is what she is. She will say the stupidest things, and you're just like, oh, it's a shock jock to get you shocked. I can understand waiting to tell people about their life because that honestly is part of being a content creator for a majority of us, but there is a way to do it with class. Exactly. It's none I understand you can sit there and say, "Hey, I'm getting divorced from my husband, it just things didn't work," but she's just on there, I mean, despite this woman, she just rips him, "He's a lazy mother effer, and he don't get a job, and, all this and that," and I'm like, "Good lord." I'm just do it with class and dignity. Exactly, butterfly. I would never, do that. Trisha Paytas, I mean, I used to watch her back in the day, but she scares me now. But ever since she's gotten kids, she's changed. But I mean, my God, that woman would just do anything. She would be in the skimpiest little outfits just to get views for people to come in. And what is it, Paul Logan? Oh, I know when she was doing that, yeah. When she was doing the tarot cards, I was like, "Oh, no, 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 no. Do not touch the tarot cards unless you know what the hell you're doing. You don't do that stuff." And it's like, you don't touch the Ouija board unless you know what the hell you're doing. Don't touch that stuff. Just, no. Mm-mm, nope. Like Paul Logan, he does things on there to shock jock, just to get attention. And then, I can't think of his name, but he always goes, "Have a good day." He eats like the most outrageous foods. I can't think of his name right now. I won't mess with the Ouija board. I've seen too many people get exactly. You don't bring that shit here in my house. I'm sorry. You do not bring that stuff here. No, 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 no. No. I don't even people want to say, "Oh, I want to do tarot card reading on you." No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now if it's somebody in my family or a good friend of mine or something like that, they know what they're doing, then that's fine. Exactly. I just I don't know if I want anybody to predict my future. I don't think I wanna know. Um, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. There's nothing I can do to stop it, you know? Hi, Desert Channel Explorers, how are you? Um, I think you're just kinda messing with God's plan, in my opinion. I'm a firm believer that we are in control of our own futures. Exactly, we're in control of our own future, and, I'm in control of my own life, and I have to learn to accept that people may not like how I look at things or how I see things. Um, I wouldn't say I'm psychic or anything, but sometimes I get feelings, like, if I'm around somebody, I can kinda think, "Oh, yeah, Connie can." Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know if it's, like, a psychic or something. I have a connection or something, like, I get woke up every morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why the hell I get that woke up, but something just wakes me up, and I'm like, go to the bathroom, and I look, and it's like, "Oh, shit, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What is it trying to tell me?" You know? And I can sense things sometimes. Like, being around certain people, I can kinda get a vibe off, like, "Okay, something's not right about you. I get a bad vibe about you." Then I won't go anywhere near that person. I won't interact with that person, you know what I'm saying? And Connie, uh, eh, has predicted and called it right on the nail, it right on the head, and my husband laughs because he's like, "Damn, she's good. Damn, she's good." Because he knows it. He's like, "There goes Connie again," she's like, "You listen to Connie because Connie knows. She senses things," and she's told me many times, "Courtney, something's not right. I feel something's not right. I can't put my finger on it, but I know something just doesn't add up." Yes, you have butterfly, and nobody's ever done that, and it's it's not a bad thing. It's it's a good thing because when you've got the gift, you've got the gift. Do you spend time with God, like praying or reading? I do sometimes, yes, I do. I read my Bible. I've been reading it for the last week because I've been under a lot of stress and dealing with a lot of stuff going on. Butterfly knows, and Connie and Evelyn know. Um, but I try to read my Bible in the morning when I first get up. I have my coffee and I'll have my Bible. I sit over there at my desk and I read and I pray and ask him to help me to see, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do? Things like that. And I pray. But sometimes I could be sitting here, Susan, and I don't know what it means. Maybe Butterfly, maybe Connie can help me. But sometimes I will sit here and late at night, about like 3 o'clock in the morning, I get this. I don't go to church anymore because there's been a lot of issues at the church that I don't think that they should be bringing up in church. It's about God and not about political views. That's why I don't go to church. So I do my own church time. I spend 30 minutes a day with God in the morning and 30 minutes with Him at night. But here's the thing, it happens to be every night. And I'll be laying here, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, I swear to God, I smell something's on fire. I smell like smoke, like something's burning. What does that mean? It's like every freaking day I get that smell, and I'm like, I wake up and I go, "Babe, is something burning? Is something on fire?" I smell like smoke. Not rotten eggs. It's just like something's burning. So I don't know what that means, if it's trying to tell me something, but the minute I smell it, I start praying, and then it goes away. So I'm not trying to attract demons. Nope. But it just smells like something, like, it's like something like burning, like electric. And then the other day, my husband and I were sitting, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, my husband and I were laying in bed, and he's like, this is like at 11 or midnight at night or midnight, and he's like, "Do you smell that?" And I said, "Yeah, I smell something. What do you smell?" He goes, "Something sweet, like somebody's baking cookies or cupcakes." And I'm like, "Yeah, I smell something sweet." Okay, I don't have my Bible sitting here, but I can put my Bible sitting right here. But and then they say that if you smell something sweet, it means that a loved one is near you, and it's their way of saying that, "Hey, I'm okay." So I don't know if that's true or not because I get a lot of sweet smells, but it's just I always get that smell like some electrical burning, like a wire burning. Yeah, I don't know, butterfly. It's just weird. Every once in a while, I'll get this smell, and I'm like, "What is the smell? Why is it here? What is it trying to do?" I'm like, "Did something burn?" I'm looking, and then I pray to God. The burning smells could be a sign of some health conditions. It could be, or like she said, it could be demonic. I don't know, but my husband doesn't smell it. My husband don't smell it. I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm not doubting anybody. Everybody is entitled to their opinions, how they think and what it means. No, I mean, I do have health conditions like, I have anxiety, depression. I have what do you call it? In chemical imbalance because of my to be able to have children or whatever. I don't have like major health issues, but I do have like those kind of issues, like um it's like, I have anxiety, depression, um, I have sinus issues, so I always smell like because my ear canals were never fully developed, so they're very, very small. So a lot of stuff can't be drained or uh, drained properly, you know, and so it'll back up into my head and it'll sit here in my nose and it'll hit behind my eardrum. So sometimes, yeah, it does. And this is going to be kind of gross, but sometimes you can smell like or taste metal in your mouth or blood or like smell like rotten eggs because all the sinuses is all stuck up here and I can't get it to drain out of my ears. And I've had tubes put in my ears. I've had other things that they've tried to put in my ear to help drain the fluid out. So I don't know. Like I'm always sniffly, and everybody's like, "You're sick. Get away from me." I'm like, "I'm not sick. I'm not contagious. It's just my allergies. I have chronic sinuses. I can't help that." So it's like I could go 3 months without tasting anything or smelling anything. So it's just my nose, and I can't stop it. I've tried everything. I've tried every medication out there. I've tried aromatherapy. I've tried, tubes and different things, and nothing works for my ears. Nothing. And the doctor one time when I went in, she goes, because I was having ear pains really bad. Like I couldn't even move my head. I couldn't move. I was in so much pain. And my doctor goes, she looked at my ears. She goes, okay. She looked in the other. She goes, okay. Then she looked at my nose and she goes, okay. And then she said, let's see if I can take my glasses off. I have polyps right here. I have polyps here, here, and then the other ones are really right here. And she said that if I have them removed, there's a chance that they could grow back bigger. So I was like, crap, because my mom had it done and they grew back. So I don't do that. And then the funny thing is, she said, when you go like this, can you hear anything swishing, like, when you get water in your ear? And I said, nope, I can't hear nothing. She goes, that's how bad you are. I was like, oh, because I had so much fluid in my ear that it was putting pressure on my eardrum. And she said, if anybody were to come up and hit you in the ear, or if you turn too quick a certain way, she said, you'll lose your hearing. I was like, oh, great. Thanks, doc. So my hearing is not as good. So sometimes it sounds like I'm underwater when people are talking, or when I be sitting here and my husband will be sitting on the couch and I'll hear him go. "Rrr, rrr, 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 rrr." That's all I hear. I don't hear him talking. I just hear "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr," muffling. So I don't know if I need to get like hearing aids, if that would help, so I can hear. But they said I have chronic ear problems. I have a lot of wax in my ears. Oh, I always have sinus issues 24/7. Nothing helps. Nothing. Nothing helps. I've taken every freaking medicine you could possibly think of. Every sinus medicine, every allergy medicine, everything. Now, the only thing that did kind of help was steroids, but I don't want to take steroids because it'll make you fat and it'll hurt you. And too, because our weather, yeah, it's hot, then it's cold, then it rains, and then it's like back and forth. And I just don't know what to do. It's like nothing. I get no relief, no nothing. And this hurts all day long right here. This hurts so bad. My nose hurts so bad. And then I always have these dark circles under my eyes because I don't sleep good, because I can't breathe. I can't lay flat. I have to prop myself up. If I lay flat, I'm like choking. So it's like nothing I do helps. I don't know what to do. I got like a humidifier trying to get the heat. Nothing works. And it's just so frustrating. And doctors feel bad for me, but they said there's nothing we can do. It's just something you're going to have to live with for the rest of your freaking life. And I'm like, great. Nobody else in my family has it but me. And here's the funny thing, though, Susan and Cozy, is that my roots for my teeth, when I went to get my wisdom teeth pulled, they tried to pull them out without knocking me out. That didn't go very well either. And they tried and tried pulling. Couldn't get nothing out. And my mom, they took x-rays and everything. They turned to my mom and they said, ma'am, we're going to have to cut these out. There's no way of pulling them out because her roots are in her sinus pocket. So my roots are right in my sinus pocket. Yeah. So my mom was not happy that they had to cut them out. But if they would have pulled it out, they would have busted and they would have ripped my sinus pockets. And I would have been in trouble. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm cursed. I have long roots for my, teeth, and then I have sinuses. Nobody else in my family has these issues but me. So yeah, it sucks. My nose is always running. I can't smell nothing right now. I can taste, but I can't smell. Oh, that's okay, Evelyn. Oh, Butterfly, don't get upset, honey. Please don't get upset. You just gotta understand everybody's entitled to their opinion, how they feel and what they think, just like you have yours. I take them both into consideration. It could be something with my health, it could be demonic, I don't know. I have seen spirits, I have seen things, I've heard things, I don't know, because they say that when you smell things or you hear things, it's just it's the spirit world trying to tell you something. Not necessarily, it may not be a bad spirit, but it's just like every now and then I do get a smell of something burning, like it's electrical smell. And I don't know if it's trying to tell me something, that there's going to be a fire in the future or something. I don't know. I don't know what it means, and then there are times when I wake up in the morning and I could swear I hear somebody say my name, and then I swear I put something down, like this. Here's my lip oil. I set this down right here on the tree where I'm sitting, and I woke up this morning and it was sitting right over there. So I don't know what that means. If it's something's trying to tell me something, I'm trying to listen. So, it could be butterfly, like I said, I don't put it past it that, it could be an evil spirit trying to do something, and then there's something around me that's protecting me from it. I don't know, but I know there are bad spirits out there, and sometimes I will smell like it's that smell, like rubber burning smell. And then there were times I'll smell like cigarette smoke. And I'm like, where am I smelling cigarette smoke from? Because nobody in this house smokes. I'm like, well, my grandpa used to smoke. And I'm thinking, is it his spirit coming by to me? And then Ricky's grandma used to smoke. His grandpa used to smoke. So I'm like, is it them coming to talk to me? I don't know. It's I take it into anybody's consideration. If you say it might be a demonic, it might be something with my health. That's a possibility. I don't know. That's why I ask everybody. My my grandpa smoked. My grandma smoked. My husband's grandma smoked. His grandpa smoked. Um, See, and it's just sometimes I get that smell. So I don't know if that's a loved one telling me something. What do you mean, Connie? I don't know. It's just no. I got this from Five Below. This one come different flavors. This one's got honey in it, and it's just a applicator like this. It really works. Trying to change. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like I said, Butterfly, I'll talk to you later after this. I'll talk to you and Connie. I'll let you guys know. But no, if you ever get lip oil, guys, definitely try to get something like this because it really makes my lips very smooth. So I need some because my lips get very dry in the winter time. Very bad, and they crack. But yeah, I'm getting a new baby after Christmas, so cross your fingers. I have the babies coming from Connie, and I have one, two. I gotta count for a minute here if I can count. So one, three, four. I think I got five babies coming. Hi, Shelly. I have five babies coming. Five. I have two babies coming for Christmas. Ooh, which ones are you getting? Or is it gonna be a surprise? Hey, Butterfly, would you like to come over and vacuum for me? Cause you made gingerbread men. Ooh, I love gingerbread cookies. What's wrong, Courtney? Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine, Evelyn. I'm okay. Just weird things happening around here, and I'm just trying to figure them out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'll talk to you later about it, Evelyn. Oh, it's a surprise. Darn. She won't tell me. Yeah, I don't know. I might do like Butterfly said, just do it. I'll do like a gender reveal. Oh, you're getting a silicone. That's awesome. Congratulations. I might do a gender reveal like box kinda thing. I'll do something. I think it would be a good idea. Butterfly said just go for it and do it. Even though I'm afraid I'm gonna get criticized and made fun of. Oh, I don't know. I think I wanna do it. 'Cause, I wanna feel the experience. I like to do a gender reveal. Yeah, I do too. I wanna get that feeling, what it would be like, like if you have a cake reveal or, like the little smoke things, or the little popper things. Um, but I might do like a box and then put balloons inside and then have my husband stand behind the camera maybe and then like drop the balloons and it's like, ah, or something like that. Think. I don't know. Oh, you didn't? Oh, I would have done a gender reveal. I would have done one if I had a kid. But every year, my husband and I have a Christmas stocking. We just call it we say our last name children. We call, the blank kids. And we just put it on the tree in memory of our kids. We do that every year to just wishing they were here, you know. So I was told I couldn't get pregnant. Oh, that's a miracle. It's a miracle, I mean, if you can get pregnant, I'm happy for you. I'm excited for people, It's just that blessing. And it's like my husband understands and just other people don't quite understand how important it is for me to feel that feeling, like having children. Hello. Oh, really? My mom, I don't think she did one when we were little. No. How are you? Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you follow everyone, subscribe to everyone. Butterfly, if you got your TikTok account, you can share your TikTok account in here and have everybody come follow. That's why I always tell people that God does miracles. He does. God does miracles. And, I just have to accept the fact that, maybe it just wasn't planned for me to have children, but God has something else in store for me. Something, but I don't know what it is. My boys are 23 and 26. Oh my goodness. They'll still always be your babies no matter what. They'll always be your babies. No matter how old your kids get. My mom said, "No matter how old you get, you'll still be my baby." I'm like, "Okay." My brother and I are 5 years apart. I'm the oldest. He's the baby. Every time I see him, it's a joke we've always been doing for years. He'll see me and he goes, "Oh, loser, retard." I was just we always say that every time we see each other. It's just a joke, and my mom just sits there and goes, "God, you two," because we never outgrow it. Or he'll see me like for Thanksgiving. He goes, "Mom, the town idiot's here." I go, "Oh, that hurt." And I tease him and I go, "Oh, you're the reject that everybody didn't want." He gets so mad. I have 5 angel babies, and about 24 years ago, I had a hysterectomy due to cancer. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. But that's what I have. My dolls are my babies. Evelyn, you're fine. Once you get a doll, sweetheart, you will understand. You'll fit in just fine, sweetie. You're fine, Evelyn. Yeah, they get mad because I tell them they will be my babies when they're babies. Right? That's what my mom always tells me. She goes, "No matter how big you guys get, you'll always be my babies." And I'm like, "Okay, Mom, thanks." And I go, "Mama." And my brother and I always do the same thing. We always go, "Mama." We always tease that all the time. She goes, "No, no, no." We always make her laugh, you know. She's like, "No, no, no, you guys are grown. I'm not changing no more diapers." She always laughs. We always tease her all the time, though, you know. We always bicker back and forth, my brother and I, like we used to do when we were kids. He'll he'll kick me under. He'll take his foot and he'll kick under the chair, under the table, you know. "Don't be sorry. I'm still here for a reason in case you don't recognize me. It's Kelly from." Oh, hey, Kelly. I didn't even recognize your channel name. Did you change it? Well, how you doing, sweetheart? Well, you know, I think, you know, God, like you said, has you here for a reason, and it wasn't your time, you know, and your dolls is what makes you happy, and I love mine with a passion. No, YouTube is doing some weird stuff. Okay, well, I didn't see it. It doesn't. It says PERINEKG. So I was like, who the heck is this? It doesn't say your channel name. Evelyn was having that s- same problem a couple months ago. She had that where she has it nurturing warrior, and then it had her first name. It was like it couldn't make up its mind which one was it, that, you know, or Evelyn, you know. Oh. Yeah, you remember that, Evelyn, where you came in and one minute your channel said Nurturing Warrior, and then the next time it said Evelyn, and you're like, "Huh?" It was like changing your channel name. Evelyn had that same issue, so I don't know. Everybody's been having issues with YouTube lately. It's been glitchy lately. I don't know what the heck. And then I know Butterfly was saying she was losing subscribers. I was losing subscribers, and then I get my subscriber up, and then it would go down, then it would go up, then it would go down. So I don't know what's going on, if it's just I've heard people say something about the algorithm or something about YouTube. I don't know. YouTube needs to get their crap together, y'all. I mean, seriously. I don't know. It's like, and then for like 2 weeks, I didn't get no subscribers. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my videos are being pushed out or not. So I don't know, Kelly. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's YouTube doing that or what. I haven't made as many videos lately. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like before I hit 1,000, I was getting subscribers left and right. I was getting like 20 a day. And now it's like I get one a day. And I'm like, what in the heck? I don't know if it's because the algorithm, like our videos aren't being pushed out, or at least certain YouTubers are being pushed out, their videos. I don't know. Evelyn, stop saying that. I'm not that appealing either, girlfriend. My videos are not that fun and exciting like some of these YouTubers out there. I don't know. I know Butterfly was having issues too. Evelyn was having issues. Connie was having issues. I don't know. It's just, it's annoying. Girl, no, I'm not. Ever since I've hit 1,000 subscribers, it's like it's slowed down. Right, Susan? And I mean, look at Susan's videos are a hell of a lot better than mine. I mean, she's got better videos than I do. Her decorate, her setup and everything, how she does her stuff. It's like everybody's losing subscribers. I just don't understand, or we're not getting any more. I could be. I would love to have a big channel, but I'm happy being little for now. Well, I will share your channel, girlfriend, if you want me to. I'll share your channel. I mean, I would love to get as big as Butterfly. Okay, I would love to have at least 10K followers. I would really like to have that. But if not, I'm just happy with, hey, Clara. You know, if I'm stuck with 1,000 subscribers, I'm okay. I made it. I'm happy. So, okay, I will share out your channel. Yeah, I don't understand YouTube. Evelyn, I will share your channel. I will do a shout out to your channels. What's new, Clara? Butterfly, are you still here? I gotta make sure I'm off in time before she goes live, so I can go over there and watch her live. Oh, thank you, Clara. There you go. Kelly, you got another subscriber from Clara. She's a very sweet lady. Clara is a sweet girl. Oh, she's very sweet. I love watching her Vlogmas. I had to stop doing my Vlogmas um because the holidays for one, and there's people coming and going in and out of the house, and it's hard to sit down and film a video because one, they're saying I'm being rude because I'm not being family social, you know. Um, so it's hard for me to do that. Um, so I had to quit. It's and I'm not going anywhere. It's just like I said, it's very hard to film. We have cousins and aunts and uncles and everybody coming in and out of the house all the time, visiting and stuff like that. And I'm always upstairs entertaining, so I don't have time to at all video. Right now, I'm live because the family is not coming until after 1 o'clock. So I've got time to kill. So usually they show up here about noon my time. So that's when I gotta go upstairs and entertain. So that's why I can't do Vlogmas no more. Mm, it's really sad, but it's okay. You know, I rather spend time with the family. But I enjoy watching everybody else's Vlogmas. I can't even smell that. What is Clara's channel name? Life with a Disability. Hold on a second. I'll double check it. It's Life with a Disability, all one word, 1044. Susan. Life with a Disability, all one word, 1044 is Clara's channel. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. And make sure you go subscribe to Kelly's channel. It's I gotta go back because I can't remember. Hold on. Her channel name is Little Sweethearts Nursery. Little Sweethearts Nursery. Okay. And Clara, if you want to subscribe back to Susan's Reborn Nursery 606 and Little Sweethearts Nursery, go subscribe to Kelly. And Evelyn is Nurturing Warrior, is Evelyn's channel. And then Butterfly Wings Nursery 2025. I had to think for a minute. Hers is as long as my name. And then there's Connie. My Life and Reborns 67 is Connie's. So if everybody wants to subscribe to all those, that would be awesome. So we can help each other grow and be supportive to each other. No matter how big or small we all got to support each other. We all have to. Thank you, Kelly. We all need to support, no matter what it is. Oh, it's all right. Hi, Krim. I was just about to get ready to get off here soon, girlfriend, so that way I'll be in time to be ready for Butterflies Live. Oh, you're hooked on Walmart's perfumes? They have this really good flower one. It smells like a garden. I have to check it. I haven't checked out Walmart's perfumes in a long time. I can't even talk today. What's new with you, Krim? There was somebody on TikTok, Krim, And she goes, "I'm Crim from Butterfly's Nursery." It said, "It's me, Crim." And I was like, "I don't know." And then she messaged and said, "Hi, I'm Crim from Butterfly's Nursery." And I was like, "Huh?" So I didn't know. Ooh, the lights just flickered. So I don't know, Crim. I don't think you're on TikTok, are you? I just want to make sure that it wasn't you. And if it was you, then I'll follow. Cozy, you have TikTok, right? I think I follow you on TikTok. I think. I think. I know Life with a Disability. Clara has a TikTok. I follow her. Evelyn has a TikTok. Oh, give me, give me some brownies, Butterfly. I want some brownies. Do they got nuts on them? I'll see. My sister has been asking me about TikTok, so probably I'll get back. Okay, but the one that sent me, because I sent it to Butterfly, and I said, "Is this Crim?" And she goes, "No, that's not our Crim." Black bean brownies. I've never heard of that. Butterfly, you better share some brownies. You better share some brownies with us. I love brownies. Oh, right, Clara. I know you have a TikTok. If you want to share your link to TikTok in here, you can. A girl I used to work with made them once, and oh my god, they were good. I've never heard of black bean brownies, but they sound interesting. I mean, I'd be willing to give it a try. Is it the same brownies you ate in your live Butterfly? That you're making. Ooh, I love brownies with a vanilla scoop of ice cream on top. Mm, yeah, that's so good. Be right back. I'll go get TikTok. All right, Krim. They are loaded with protein, which I definitely need, and I think I'm gonna try to mix like beans. If you do share a recipe on your TikTok, I mean, or on your YouTube or whatever. I know, Evelyn, it's okay. It's okay. You just need to focus on your family and spending time with your son and your mom and your dad and all them. Oh, you have a blog too? You have to send a link or something so that way on your channel, on your wall, so I can go follow it. I think it was just putting too much stress on you, Evelyn, doing Vlogmas and spending time with your family. So it's good that you could just take a break, just do regular videos, but, spending time with your son and enjoying the Christmas festives and holidays and baking cookies and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everybody, please keep Evelyn's uncle in your prayers, please. She could use them. Yeah, I'm still learning on what to post on my wall and stuff and sharing stuff. I'm still learning. I'm still learning YouTube still, so it takes time for me to get used to everything. I'm trying to. Oh man, I'm having major issues right now. I might go live on TikTok and just see how I can go today. And Evelyn, I know you can go live with me on TikTok if you want to join me. If not, you don't have to. Or Clara, if you want to go live with me on TikTok, it's okay. I don't want to cry in my videos. Even crying people like to bet. See, that's what I don't understand, Evelyn. Everybody is going through something in life, no matter what it is. And nobody should ever look down on someone just because they're upset, they're crying, or expressing how they feel. People twist things around and they try to. I forget we can do that on TikTok. TikTok, yes. You have to have at least 100 subscribers or followers. I'm trying to get Butterfly. So if you want to follow Butterfly, I forget Butterfly. What is your TikTok account, sweetheart? I can't remember the. I know it's Butterfly Wings Nursery. Uh, it's not the same as on her YouTube channel. She's got different numbers on hers, and I can't remember off the top of my head. But I share it. I'll share it on my wall, and it's also on my shorts. Um, you can follow her there. So, like I said, I will share her TikTok on my wall, so you guys can also share it and follow her on there. We're trying to get her up to 100 um, followers on there, so she can be able to go live and interact with her fans and things like that. So, we're trying to help each other. Clara, if you're still here, and Butterfly, share your TikTok, honey, so that way people can come follow you. I'm really trying to help her get to 100 so that way she can go live with me. Because we tried it yesterday and she doesn't have enough followers. And I was like, ah. So she has to have at least 100 to go live. I have 200, so. But I still have a hard time gaining followers on TikTok too. So I'm trying my hardest to get, up there. So I did have a TikTok account before this one that I have, and I had over 11,000 followers. Butterfly, what is your TikTok, sweetie? So that way people I can't remember. I know it's Butterfly Wings Reborn, but I can't remember the numbers that was on your TikTok. I know it's not the same as the one here on YouTube. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head because I can't go in and look. But yeah, if you could go and follow my best friend here, please help her get up to 100 followers on TikTok. We're trying to get her up there. If you can help promote it, that would be great. I can't remember the four numbers, Butterfly. I was like, I know it. Something two, something. I can't remember. Oh, I have a hard time remembering things. Hi, X Shoof. How are you? Eat cool. What the heck? What are you trying to say? All right, there is Butterfly's TikTok. Please go follow it. Go follow it. Butterfly, go see what X Shoof means. Eat cool my DM. Whatever. Go follow Butterfly's TikTok right there, guys. Go follow it, please. Let's help her get up to 100 followers. Um, it'd be appreciative. And if you can, share it so that way we can help her. Clara, if you're in here, follow Butterfly. Evelyn, I know you're following Butterfly already. I'm following her. Please follow her. Evelyn, share your TikTok in here if you want. Um, I know Connie doesn't have TikTok, but if Connie had TikTok, she can share hers in here. But yeah, just please follow Butterfly, please. Let's get her to 100. We're trying to help, and I got to go on live today to try to help promote her today. I'm trying my hardest, Butterfly. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying to get you up there. And I know Evelyn will try to help you too. She will, whatever we have to do to share it, promote it, whatever we got to do. We'll get your name out there. Then after we get you to 100 followers, you're on your own, girlfriend. Then you could go live and get your channel going. But I'm trying to help you get to 100 so you can go live. Oh, I know you'll do good, Butterfly. You will do okay. You'll get it. Know what? I will always still be there with you, Butterfly. I'm just after that, I'm pretty sure once you get 100 followers and you can go live, then you won't have no issues getting your own followers, you'll get more, is what I was trying to say. I'm not gonna get rid of you, I'm just saying you're on your own then. You'll be able to get your own followers. What I meant, Butterfly, was I was saying, once you get 100 followers, then you'll go live, and then you can be good at getting your own followers back, more followers, and I don't have to promote, but I'll still be here, but I won't have to promote, I'm trying to get you to 100. I'm trying my hardest. I think yeah, and Evelyn can share your TikTok because she's got 4,000 followers. She's got 4,000 followers, so she's got more followers, so she could really help promote your channel on TikTok. Yeah, Evelyn's got more followers than me, so I don't care about anybody promoting me, I mean, if you want to, that's fine, sharing my TikTok, that's fine. Um, Evelyn has a lot more connections, she's got more followers. And like my friend Amber said, I know you may not like the idea, but it's the only way I know how to get more followers if you do the train follow. You go in, you just type in follow for follow, and then you go to those videos that say follow for follow. Okay, Krim, you have to let me know that's really you. You know, you follow me, I follow you. And then when you put a comment down there saying, sometimes they'll ask you what your goal is. They'll say, follow me, or they'll say, put a red heart. Then you put a red heart, and then anybody that clicks on your thing or follows you, you follow them back. That's how I do it. And that's how I build up my followers on TikTok. I got to get back on that damn thing. I got to start doing it again. I Okay, because there was somebody I asked Butterfly, I said, "Is this our Crim?" And she said, "No." You do want to be careful of that though, because TikTok is cracking down on follow trains. Yeah, I don't. I understand that. It's like they tell you certain tags not to do this and that. It's like they say on YouTube, follow me, subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back to you. I mean, they're cracking down on it, but you can go in people's lives and talk to people, and sometimes follow them. You know, I mean, so far I've been following, and that's how I got my 200 followers. I went into the follow train. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Cozy, but a lot of people are gonna do what they're gonna do to get followers. I think once I hit 1,000 on there, I'll be okay. And then I think if you hit 10,000 or 11,000, you can get into the creators program, which Evelyn's almost there. So if she gets up there, she can start making money. I tried the follow train, and it's full of crap. That's okay. I was trying to help. I don't know. I guess you just have to find your tags or certain things for people to follow. I just send a request because I send it to my friends that I know will follow you back. I have super fans now because I'm near 5K. See? Following me, Mimi, on Instagram. It won't let me view the channel is here to subscribe. Wait, what? What do you mean, Clara? It won't let me view their channel on here. Oh, are you talking about Butterfly? You should be able to click on the link and it should send you to her TikTok. Clara, I will tag you on my wall with Butterfly's TikTok, and that way you'll see what her TikTok name is, and then you can go follow her on there. And she's on my friends list. I don't know if you can see my friends list. I don't know. I got that private, I think. No, on YouTube. Okay, to me, Mimi. Okay, no, it's you just type in Butterfly Wings Nursery 2025, and you should pull it up, Claire. You can't miss her. She's like the very first one. Okay, Mimi. I will check. I will check when I get off here on Instagram. Oh, the others. Um, there's okay for Evelyn. It's called Nurturing Warrior, all one word, and then you should be able to find it. Oh, you already subscribed to Butterfly? Okay. Evelyn, I mean, Connie's channel is My Life and Reborn 67. Okay. Do you have Mimi's Nursery? Hi, Shelly. Once my brownies are done, I'm gonna jump in the tub and then you'll go live, right? Shelly, please don't be spamming, honey. Uh, if you want, Clara, I will share everybody's channel on my wall. I will tag you and the others in the channel so that way you can go click on their links and go subscribe to it if that'll make it easier for you. I don't understand that Butterfly, the 6767. I hate that when people come in here and say that stuff. Yeah, no problem, Clara. Yeah, I will go on my wall and I will tag everybody that was here, and then I'll tag you in it so that way you can see everybody and go follow. Okay? That way we can all help each other to grow and reach our goals and just enjoy each other. It's fine, Shelly. It's just that we don't say that in here and just no spamming and no 6-7. It's just that gets old after a while, and I'm just so tired of hearing that. I think we just got to support each other, be encouraging. You know, some of us get down, and we just need to. I know it's people that say it all the time, and it's just I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm old, but you just got to watch what you say in that. You can't be saying that in a lot of people's lives because if you say that in Butterfly's life, she will be very upset. She don't like hearing that either. Hi, Alfie. How are you doing, Alfie? Butterfly, do we know how old Shelly is? I Well done for hitting that. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. It was a good day that day. Yes, it was for me. I was very happy at myself. I was very proud of myself that day. I've worked very hard on my channel, and I still am. I'm not anywhere near as good as, some of these YouTubers out there. I'm tired of that word lots of students are using it in classrooms now. Yeah, it's annoying, Clara. It is just so stupid. Some of these TikTok trends are just ugh. I was talking to a friend about 6-7 and I had to go a building that used the numbers. I don't get it either. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't understand why people keep saying it. I don't know why. It's dumb. It does. But yeah, I'm very happy with myself. I'm still learning on my channel. I'm still trying new things, and trying to make it better and improve myself. I keep trying every day. That's all I can do is put my best foot forward and just keep on going. And hopefully my next goal, I hit 2,000 followers. YouTubers. I made a picture of my current profile picture. Oh, good. I agree, Alfie. I agree. Do you do videos on your channel? Yes, you. Do you do videos on your channel or do you do anything on your channel? It's my private account. Only my sister and you guys are on. Okay, cool. I have another channel. I will join it in. Okay. Yeah, I think, everybody is doing amazing on their channels. I love watching other YouTubers, getting ideas from them, being inspired by them. I'm inspired by Connie for her positive attitude and her, just her love for life, and for Evelyn for her positivity on God and how she just tries to uplift everyone and encourage everyone, and that no matter what, God loves you. And for Butterfly, it's her, how can I say, I don't want to offend anybody, but like her sassiness, how she's just blunt. She's very forward. She tells it like it is. She's not afraid. You know, I just love that about her, that she's just blunt and she tells it like it is. That she's not afraid, and she don't care if it hurts your feelings, but she's telling the truth. She don't sugarcoat nothing, and we need more people like that. Not to be afraid to sugarcoat things. That we, be honest with each other. Tell it like it is, and like, this is how I feel. This is what I feel. Again, it's my channel. Like, it's Butterfly's channel. She's entitled to say and do what she wants on her channel. She's entitled how to run her channel the way she wants and do that. That's her channel. She's worked hard for that. Like, Connie's worked hard for hers. Evelyn has worked hard for hers. You guys have worked hard for your channel. So what you say and do is your choice, nobody else's business. And not everybody is going to like what you say or do, and that's okay. If they want to criticize about your banner, they want to criticize about your profile picture, they want to criticize that you have dolls, they want to criticize that this and that. At the end of the day, it's their channel, and if they're happy with their channel the way it is, that's all that matters to them. You know, exactly, Butterfly. I mean, I'm just telling it like it is. My channel is unique from everybody else. And what I say and do on my channel is my business. And if people don't like it, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to change for you because this is who I am. And I mean, there may be people saying, "Hey, Courtney, I wouldn't be, talking about this," or "I wouldn't," because they're giving me suggestions. They're not sitting there telling me how to run my channel. They're just saying, "Hey, you might want to try this. I followed you on Instagram." Oh, thank you. So it's that's why everybody has their own channel to express their feelings. But at the same time, can you not make I don't make fun of anybody's channel. How you have your channel is your business. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you like on your channel and that's what you want to film, that's your choice. That's the best part of having your channel, is that you can create and be your own person. You know, it's it's a hard to express my feelings in my channel when I it's hard to express that, but like Butterfly does, though, Evelyn, you've got to look at it like she gets attacked constantly. Super, super slut. Okay. I'll have to look at your channel when I get off here. If you want to go comment on my wall or leave a comment under one of my videos or something, um, so that way I know it's you and I'll go look for your channel. Because sometimes it's hard to remember the channels that I do. Um, That's fine. Just don't say your age, please. Do not say your age, Alfie. Do not say how old you are or where you're from, okay? Um, Butterfly was the one that made my banner. Um, yeah, it's just for your safety and protection, okay, Alfie? That's all I'm trying to do is just to protect you. I don't care if you're in here. Just be respectful to my followers and my moderators, and just don't say your age and don't say where you're from. Okay, it's for your safety. Um, but yeah, I mean, Butterfly was the one that made my banner. But you go on. There's a yeah. Crib's just trying to. We're just trying to protect you, Alfie, because there's a lot of weirdos out there, and I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Um, what's that app called? Gemini or something? You can just do that. Yeah, we're just trying to protect you in here. I only make banners for people I don't. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's an app called, is it called Gemini? And you can just use that. It's on Google or something, and or you can download it on your phone, and you just type in, tell them what you want it to say. Like I want this and this and that, and it'll create it for you, and then you can put it up on your channel. That's how I do mine. Or you just go into like a phone. It's called PixArt. And you just type in Google YouTube banner template, and then you upload it into the photo, and then you just kind of crop a color of the photo, whatever you want with it, and then just put it up on your channel. That's how I did mine. Hmm. Um, there's always tutorials. You can look on YouTube, type in how to make banners. It'll give you all kinds of different apps that people use to make their banners. Some of them are a hell of a lot better at it than I am. You know, and that's the best part about having your YouTube channel with your banners. You make a banner that is based on your personality, your style, your way, and not everybody in the world is gonna like your banner. They're always gonna say, "Oh, it's too small," or "I can't read it," or anything like that. It doesn't matter as long as you like it. Right. No, I understand, Butterfly. I understand. I was just saying that she made mine, but I have made mine in the past where I've used PixArt, and I would go on Google and I would type in the YouTube template, and then I would take that, and then I would go find like color backgrounds. Like colored banners, like if you want red, pink, purple, or if you want with clouds or something, and then you just find your picture, and then you take it over to PixArt, you put up the template, and then you just stretch out the picture, and then you just take it'll give you like a text, and you just type in your channel name or whatever you want it to say, and then they have like stickers and different things like that, like stickers you could put on there, or catchphrases or whatever. It's just different things. You just play around with it until you fix your banner the way you like it. I used to make banners for people um, that I didn't know, and I wasted 2.5 hours making that banner for them, and they never used it. So it kind of pissed me off. So I was really hurt. I was like, I spent 2 hours of my day to make that banner, and you never used it. It's like, then why did I make it for you? So, now, like, I edit Connie's videos for her. Evelyn is very good at making intros for YouTube channels. So, Evelyn's very good at that. She's hella better than me. So, but I used to make videos and stuff. I make mine from scratch with a professional program I learned in college. Yeah, see, you made my intros for my channel, girl. I love them. I freaking love them. So they're the best. But it's everybody has their own talents of what they like and what they don't like. Um, I tried using Adobe Flash, I just don't understand how to do it. Yeah, see, when you put a creative on your own. Yes, I never make fun of anybody, you know, it's it's when you create it yourself, you feel proud about yourself, like, "That's my work. That's my artwork. Yeah, I did it good." Because it's your channel, and it represents you as a person, what your channel is. To me, I'm a very girly. Oh, just the way you said it, Alfie, it kinda came across differently. Nobody makes fun of anybody's, banners or anything because everybody is unique in their own way, and they have their own sense of style and who, um like, how you do your videos. That represents who you are as a person, like, "This is what I like, this is what I share with people," I love, whatever. If you love animals, you're an animal lover. That's awesome, you know? Like, for me, I'm very girly. I like pink and sparkly and glitter and all that stuff, and I love my reborns and things like that. That's who I am as a person, you know. I just want to make people like not try to, oh, no, I understand, Alfie. That's what my moderators are for. My moderators do all that. My moderators come in here, they make sure that everybody is they always make sure that everybody's typing everything, that they're not typing anything rude or anything. You could always say something like, Alfie, if you want, you can say, "Hey, please like, share, and subscribe," or "Please subscribe, everyone." You know, you know. That's what mods for. They are the ones that run the chat while I'm talking. They're the ones that help the chat to stay positive, so that way nobody gets hurt, nobody gets their feelings upset or anything. So that's what they do. But I love my channels because it represents who I am as a person, and I'm very creative in my own way. And I'm never jealous of anyone or mad at anybody. I always is like, I'm proud of Butterfly. I'm proud of Evelyn. I'm proud of my bestie Connie. She has come so far to where she's at. I love her positivity. I love that, and I try to help other people. I don't sit there and say, "Oh, you're bigger than me. Oh, you're better than me." I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're content with 500 subscribers. That's all that matters. You know, and just because I hit 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean that I've changed. I'm still the same little Cupcakes Nursery. Butterfly is different from me. Evelyn is different from me. You know, we may have similar tastes and interests, but we have our own uniqueness about our channels. And nobody's channel is better than anybody else's channel. We've all worked hard to get where we are today on our channels. And we need to, encourage each other. Like, I'm proud of Evelyn's channel. I'm proud of Connie's channel and Butterfly and Mimi's and everybody's channel. It's just it's you get inspired by watching people. And right, Evelyn has videos where she teaches people about being happy, about how God loves you and how not to give up, to uh, face it head on, reach your goals. And same with Butterfly. She teaches people to be positive and be kind, and she has her passions that she likes to share with people. And you got to respect her on her channel like you respect on anybody else's. So again, I'm proud of where I am today. I really am. I've worked very, very hard. Don't give up, Alfie. Just remember not to tell about how many subscribers you have, but, don't ever give up. Keep fighting, keep posting your videos, push through it. You will get there. Never lose hope. Because there was at one time where I thought I would never hit 1,000 subscribers. I never thought I would. You know, when I hit it, I was excited. So each time you get a subscriber, be grateful for what you get. Add your tags in there, put, hashtag YouTuber, hashtag content creator. You just keep going and never give up. And before you know it, you'll be at 1,000 subscribers like us. That's what I tell everybody. Don't, don't, don't sit there and go, oh, I've only got this. Yeah, there you go. Just say, "Hey, I am so happy. I'm very grateful for you guys." Share it. Update your wall all the time. Tell everybody, "Hey, don't forget to subscribe." "Hey, check out my next video will be coming up." It's about whatever. Just keep informed with your subscribers. Make sure you communicate with them all the time. Talk to them and say thank you for your support. Thank you for commenting. Let them know that you appreciate it. And the more you do that, it helps your name get out there. Hey, when I was happy when I hit you should have seen me. There's lots of videos where I hit 500, then I hit 600. I was very excited. I never thought that would happen. So every time I hit a big goal, like when I hit 50, I was excited. When I hit 100, I was excited. When I hit 200, I was excited. So it's just like you're just so excited because you're moving up and just never give up, Alfie. Never give up. Never. Never. Because you can't lose faith and you can't lose hope. You just get out there, have fun, enjoy yourself, and just remember to be protective of yourself. Don't ever show anybody where you're from. Don't tell. I was here for a long time ago. My YouTube name was, oh, okay. But yeah, just remember, just don't say your real last name, any personal information on YouTube. Take it from me and everybody else here. Um, Don't film where you live, don't show outside of your house, don't say where you go to school, don't say what state you live in, don't do that because it's for your safety and protection, you know? As YouTubers here, we know what can happen, we've been through this. So, you just have to think of it like, "I gotta protect myself." You gotta be safe out there, have fun, but still be safe. To just protect. Oh, you d I maybe I answer those and I always fail. I fail every time I do it. I was like, "Fuck, okay, I fail. I suck at this." And then and also too, Alfie, when you watch other YouTubers, you kinda get inspired by them. You get ideas like, "Ooh, that's a good idea. I could film something like that." You get inspired by other YouTubers, or you see them in lives talking about something like, "Oh, well, that's true. I can maybe do that." So you kinda get ideas, and then you can kind of make it twisted onto your own, you know what I mean? You kinda get an ideas and, just ideas. See, that's what I'm still learning, Evelyn. I'm still learning, like, my videos, I'm not getting enough reaction out of people. I don't know. I'm always trying to think of what I can do to be more entertaining on my channel. I don't wanna vlog. Hey, Shelly, I don't wanna vlog because for safety issues and things like that, and then sometimes when I'm out with my husband or family, I just don't wanna vlog because that's my time to spend time with my family and my husband. So I don't do that anymore. I'm not a vlogger. I mean, I'll vlog if I go to, like, the baby store or Goodwill or something like that, but or the park, but, um like Butterfly said, she's more of a streamer. She is more of a goes live a lot. So she says she does better being a live streamer. um, which is works for her. Um, for me, could I be a professional streamer? Maybe. Oh, excuse me. Maybe. I don't I don't blame you, girl. I've yeah, I mean, when I'm with my husband, I don't want the camera out. I don't want to vlog. It's just our time together. It's just our time, and when I'm with my mother-in-law, she don't like me being on my phone and I'm back as pillow man. Okay? Um, I just want to focus on that when I'm with my family. Just be with them. And then, like, if I go to the park or something, I will do it. And then when I'm here, I try to film some videos, but they're just not as good. And then I kind of like, maybe I need to take a break until next year. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't really feel I have what it takes to make me depressed thinking like that. But I don't feel it. That's why I get tongue tied to think something. Yeah, it's the same way with me too, Evelyn. I'm always sitting here thinking, like, what can I film? And I don't want to be like everybody else out there, like, oh, everybody's done that. Like everybody's done Vlogmas, everybody's done, this or oh, you do? Well, that's awesome. I try live, I get attacked telling me you just got to learn to ignore them. Pillowman, you just gotta keep going and just keep posting your videos and interact with your subscribers. Anytime somebody subscribes or comments on your stuff, make sure you tell them thank you so much for that was my dog making a weird noise. Ow, that hurt my ears. Yes, never to give up. Never. Never give up. Don't let them win. Keep doing you. Be proud of who you are. Don't let anybody try to change you. You are unique. You are special from everybody. Hello, Debbie. But yes, never give up. You are right. Yes, never give up. You may feel defeated and feel like, okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. Don't think that. Maybe take a break. Sit down, make some notes, write down some ideas that you could do for videos or like, how can I improve? Oh, there you go. Just think of ideas. And when you go to other people's YouTube channels, you get inspired by them. You're like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that." Then you might wanna try it on your channel and see how it goes. You just try. Never give up. If something's not working, you try something else. Maybe do something like, "Cupcake, would you like a hint to my trivia?" "Sure." I mean, some of them I get right and some of them I don't. Just try different things on your channel. Just try different things, experiment a little, like, maybe do some painting, maybe, or some coloring, or building something, like a birdhouse or something, just different things. Try different things to see what tracks more people to your channel. Like, oh, I got more views on this. That means that they like this kind, so it's different things. You just kind of try around. That's what I do on my channel. I'm like, when I change my baby's outfits, I'm teaching, but I want more than that. Exactly. Like, change your baby's outfits, okay? I can only do that so many times, and then I'm like, "Okay, I run out of it." "Can I shout you out on my channel?" "Sure, if you would like to, yes, thank you." And I will give you a shout out. Make sure you comment on one of my videos or on my post or something so I see your channel name so I can go and help other channels, um if somebody subscribes to your channel or somebody leaves a comment, give them a shout out on your wall. Say, thank you to this wonderful subscriber for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your wonderful comment. Please go follow this person. You kind of pay back, give them something nice, that they did something nice for you. Do something nice for them. That's usually what I do. You want to make them feel important. You want to make them feel special that they're, you know, a big subscriber to you, that they're, a part of your channel. You make them feel welcome is what you got to do. Interact with your subscribers. Talk to them. Say, hey, on your wall, say, hey, what kind of videos would you guys like me to do today? Or whatever. And then maybe they'll leave an idea. You know, they might give you some suggestions and ideas on what to do for your channel. I mean, it doesn't hurt to interact with your subscribers. That's what I do. There you go. See, I do every Sunday. I have a thing that says shout out Sunday. And then up there, I just tag in a whole bunch of other YouTubers. And then that's my shout out. Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's what you can do. You can also make a post on your wall. Say, every Monday, shout out time. And you just, every subscriber, you know, pick 4 subscribers and give them a shout out, or YouTubers that you like. Shout out. Because sometimes if you shout out some other subscribers that are not subscribed to you and it's somebody else, they may subscribe back to you. You're like, oh my God, I got a big YouTuber subscribe to me. That's how you kind of get your name out there. Or you go to someone's channel that you like. Leave a comment on their video. Just say, hey, I really love your channel. I subscribe to you. I'm new here. Hey, would you please come check me out? I would appreciate the support, or something. And that's how do you know how to make a vote? Um, yeah, there's like when you make a post, down at the bottom, it'll have like a box with a check mark. You click on that and it'll give you, then you just put in like whatever you're asking them, and then it'll say yes or no, or do you say red or blue or whatever. Yeah, you can just, that's how you do it. You want to get your name out there. You want to, subscribe, YouTubers. If you have somebody that you like, for me, like when I went to Evelyn's channel, I said, hey, Evelyn, I'm new here. I come to subscribe to your channel to show love and support. Hope you will come back and show me some love and support. Come out, check out my channel. Have a blessed day. And then she did. She came back, subscribed, and that's what I've done to Clara. I've done to Mimi. I've done to Cozy. I've done it to everybody, and if some of them do subscribe back, some do, some don't. You just have to. I usually make the answer the last one. Sometimes I will change it. Okay, so usually just pick the last one. You just keep promote your channel. It's all you can do, you know. I usually do every Sunday. I have shout out Sunday, and then I just pick a few subscribers, YouTubers, and I give them a shout out to help them with their channel, and then, you know, if there's other YouTubers like that you love, like let's say Mr. Beast, tag Mr. Beast in. Who knows? He may even come to subscribe to your channel. You never know. You'll be surprised at how many big subscriber YouTubers that will follow you. So it just takes time. But you'll get your channel out there and you'll grow and you'll be amazed at yourself. Always be willing to try something new. Ugh. What I say, Evelyn, try something new. You can make a video saying, I want to say thank you guys all to my new subscribers. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it all. You guys have just made my channel amazing. Whatever, just make sure you thank your subscribers a lot. I made tag Michelle. Yeah, I would love Mr. Beast, man. Oh, I would love Mr. Beast to subscribe to me. But it's just that there's a lot of YouTubers that I follow that I try. I wish she would follow me. Oh my God, I wish she. There's a YouTuber called These Dolls Are Not Real. She lives right here in my state. I would give anything for her to follow me on YouTube. I'd give anything for her to follow me. She's huge. I love her to death. I want her to follow me, but she hasn't yet. But she follows me on Instagram, but not on YouTube yet. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hopefully she will. Gina from These Dolls Are Not Real, please follow me, please. I tag her every freaking time, waiting for her to respond or say something to me, because if she does, it'll be like winning the lottery. Well, guys, I might get off here because it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got stuff to do. Then Butterfly is going to go live today. I don't know if Evelyn's going to go live today. I don't know if Connie will go live today. I don't know. But I know Butterfly will go live, and I want to go over there and watch her. Oh, yes. We'll attract our favorite YouTubers, and when we do, girl, I will have a party. I will make a whole freaking video and tag her in it and everything. She'll think I'm crazy, but I love her to death. She is such an inspiration. I love her dolls. Pippa. I will possibly after Butterfly will. I will try. Okay, that's fine. Um, yeah, so if you guys want to go follow Evelyn again, follow Butterfly, Connie, all of them, please follow everybody. Show love and support to each other. Be encouraging to each other. Hate, love one another because life is too short to be full of hate. It's just not mentally good for you. It's not healthy. We just need to be, that we're not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's going to like you. And you just have to accept that and go, okay, you don't like me? That's fine. Then just you go on your way, they go on their way. And just go on with yourself and just keep going every day and think positive. And remember, love is the key to beautiful life. Love one another. You know, make someone smile. Make a video saying, I wish you the best of luck today. I hope you have a beautiful smile on your face today. I'm here to make you smile. And when you do that, you'll make people smile and they will appreciate it because they may have had a bad day. You don't know what they're going through in life. So always, always try to make someone smile. Be kind to someone. All right, guys. I love you all very, very much. I thank you all so much again for coming here today. I greatly appreciate it. Be on the lookout for, um, hopefully here soon, I will do a live with a special guest. Um, I find all my quotes on Google, so it don't matter. Share your quotes. You know, it might help somebody to smile that day. You never know. But again, I have a special guest that'll be coming on my channel, and I will make a special appearance on somebody else's channel. I haven't been switched them up, but just let you know, next month, use the hint. Okay. All right, Mimi. I will go check it out. Hey, Evelyn, go check out her channel. She always has these trivia questions. Go check them out. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. All right. Again, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. My throat is killing me from talking too much, but I love you all. I appreciate all of you. Remember, make someone smile. Know that you're loved each day, that you are appreciated, and that you are a blessing in someone's life. I love you all. Thank you all so much.